and it's going awesome. I'm meeting a bunch of awesome people, and you know I love being at the comic shop. I could just live at the comic shop. So I've met, as a matter of fact, Jeremy's still here. He and his lovely wife brought me some lemonade. Can you believe that?
How's it going?
Awesome. The folks are awesome. And there's Emma. Say hi, Emma. And there's Kurt, a store owner. And this is great. So I'm having a great time and meeting some new people. You know, as you know, I was saying earlier that the comics community, the sci-fi and fantasy community, you know, we come together because we love these characters. We love the content. We just love inhabiting these story worlds. And so, you know, I feel very privileged and very honored and very excited as an author to be able to create my own story world. But I just, you know, I just love it. Just love it. Can't get enough. So, again, I'm meeting cool people, and here's my table. So today, and there's my big book cover poster. So I'm signing today the first book of my trilogy, and it's called Lucifer, Soldier, Serpents, and Sin. It's about how did the devil become the devil. It's about the war in heaven, but it goes much deeper than that. Because what people ask me all the time is what motivated me or what inspired me to write about such a topic. Well, the first thing that inspired me is the Bible verse that says, I beheld Satan fall as lightning from heaven. That's actually Luke 10:18 in the New Testament. But then also the question was, you know, why do bad things happen to good people? Why is there evil on earth? You know, why are people just going along, enjoying their lives, not bothering anybody, and all of a sudden cancer strikes or tragedy strikes or, you know, any of the things that we go through as human beings? My question was always, why? Why does that kind of stuff happen? And that's what inspired me to start doing some research and searching out those answers to, you know, those type of questions, because that's not based on any religion. All of humanity goes through that. There's not one of us human beings that doesn't have to deal with some level of unfairness or thanks, Craig. Thanks. Great to meet you in Cedar Rapids in July. Thank you so much, Craig, for that. And so, you know, but all of us human beings go through some kind of unfairness, some kind of stuff that happens that, you know, we can't explain and it doesn't seem right. And so I always want to know why. Why does stuff like that go down? And so I created a story world where I talked about, you know, how the devil became the devil. How do you go literally from being like the coolest kid in the cafeteria? How do you go from being the coolest kid? You look good, you're gifted, you're talented, everybody likes you, you're popular, you have position. How do you go from that to being this twisted, ugly, gnarly, evil thing that doesn't want to do anything but hurt people and destroy their lives? How do you get there? And then also what I said before about, you know, bad things happening to good people and that whole thing. So I've created a whole story world. It's a combination of, hey, Sarah, how are you? It's a combination of Lord of the Rings and This Present Darkness. If you're familiar with, hold on a second. If you're familiar with, you know, This Present Darkness, it's giving you a lot of the behind-the-scenes looks in terms of how the war in heaven got started. Because, you know, the Bible doesn't really say a lot about how it happened, but how did it happen? You know, how did Lucifer and Michael, who at one point were best friends, how did they go to being bitter enemies? So anyway, so hold on a second, sir, hold on. So yeah, so that's what the book is about. Like I said, it's the first of a trilogy, and got the other two books coming out, and there's going to be all kinds of content. There's going to be games. You know, I'm working on some animation. I'm working on a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm just really, really excited. And again, I feel really privileged to be able to be an author and create a story world, because it's just fun to inhabit. And so, yeah, so that's what we're doing today. So if you're in the area, stop on by. It's 4933 Oakton in Skokie, Illinois. Stop on by, and I'll be signing. I'll be here until 3 o'clock Central Standard Time. And so, yeah, I'm having a great time. Having a great time. So I'm going to sign off for now, but I'll definitely be back some more later. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll talk to you soon.